All right, we are going to have a short math class. I want you to turn to page, make sure I have it right in your book, in my book, 284, lesson 142, 284. 284. All right, you're going to work on this with me. You're going to tell me what to do. Okay? So, did 7 go into 8?
Yes.
How many times?
Once.
So, 7 minus, so we have 1. I'm going to bring the 4 down. Does 7 go into 14?
Yes.
How many times?
20.
What?
2.
Yeah, 2. 20. I like 20. I thought somebody said 20. So then we have 0. And then we're bringing down the 0. And we're going to bring down, so we can't take, does 2 go, or 7 go into 0?
No.
So we're going to put a 0 up here. Does it go into 2? How many times? No. So we have another 0. So I can't take that in, but what am I going to do with the 2? All right, so remainder 2. Now, if I were going to make that into a fraction, how would it look? What would it be if it were a fraction, Kristen? What's that? 2 7. Very good. It's kind of a weird one with the zeros. Is this going to be greater, less, or equal? Tessa? That's correct. All right, now, if I were to do, well, I'm just going to erase this. Tell me when you see this, what you automatically should think that what are you going to do when you see this? A fraction with a whole number. What am I going to do? James? Divide what?
12 and 2.
12 divided by 2, which is?
6. You just wrote it down.
Excuse me? I just what?
You wrote 12 divided by 2.
Oh, yeah. 12 divided by 2, he said 6, right? Whatever. So is 6. All right, so that is this section. Now, what are we going to do with this section? What am I going to do here? M.
12 divided by 4.
12 divided by 4, which is?
3.
So, 6 greater, less, or equal than 3. That's right. Chomp, chomp on that.
That's what I like doing.
Please write in your books along with me, please. I like to just do this to know that we're working on it together. So 1/4 is greater, less, equal than great, less, equal. Ella. Correct. Chomp, chomp. All right, I am going to write a couple on the board, and you are going to come up if you would like and do them. We haven't done grader lesson in a while. Ooh, this is. You guys can figure that one out. Tessa and M. Oh, very nice. That is correct. Can't fool you. Very good. Very, very good. Chomp, 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 chomp. All right. So quiet in here. The middle schoolers are outside. It's just can't hear Mr. J yelling. I kind of miss it.
I think we might want to get a video or soundtrack of him just yelling.
All right. So I want to see. I don't know. What does your book look like? Or your problems? Let me just look at. I want to just see what your. Okay. All right, I just wanted to make sure. All right, so we have, gave $100. Cost was $76. So let's say you're gonna go buy a video game that is $76. You have $100. How much change are you going to have left? And it tells you that you have to what? Subtract, multiply, divide, or add. If you want to find how much change is left, if you give the person $100 and the item cost $76, what are you going to do to find out the change, Jonathan? Subtract. How much money do you have left? Let's do the work, please. Friends, we have to do the work. We don't just sit there and let everybody else do it for you. We have to subtract 100 from 76. And then when you're done with that, you're going to mark what that is going to look like in the actual dollars. So you have a 20, 10, and 5, or the dollar. What's a dollar? What is that? 5. 25 and a dollar. You're going to mark how many of those you need for the amount you have left. How much money are you going to have left, Tessa? Tessa, how much money are you going to have left? I saw that you had the answer. $24. So how are you going to mark $24 in the bills? 24. Toby, how did you have the correct answer. How did you show it on that? Correct. 2 tens is 20. 4 ones equals 24. All right, very good. We don't have any change. So you have $24. Oh, that's so painful. You start with a $100 bill and you end with 24. So hopefully it's a good video game. All right. Let's do it at the next one. So, what did we go buy for $31.23? What did we buy? Wensheen? A bunch of chocolate. Yeah. That'd be a bonus round. Wow, that'd be huge. Okay, so Mrs. Reed went and bought $31.23 worth of chocolate. Wow. That hopefully will last me at least a day. I gave $35. How much change am I going to have left? So you need to subtract 35 from $31.23.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I just carry on and have some fun, but we've got the television cameras from Channel 3 would like to see what third grade looks like today.
Oh my gosh.
So they're gonna come in and just film a little bit. But carry on.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding, they'll be right in. You guys are gonna be stars.
I don't know what to think. Can I run? This is terrifying. Oh Lord, they have a camera. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Okay, so let's keep going. So how much money do we have left, friends? All right, everybody calm down. We're gonna be okay. So how much money do we have left? Owen.
$4.77.
Ooh, so close. The 77 cents is correct. The dollar amount, check that out again. Yes, because you had to borrow the 5, correct? So there you go. So how would you mark that down in your dollar and change amount? So we aren't going to use the 20. We are not going to use, those are some small bills. We're not going to use Abe. What are we going to use, friends? How many dollars are we going to use? Tessa? 3 $1 bills. How many, what is the rest of the change going to look like, Tessa? How many pennies? Very good. Very, very good. All right, so I'm going to write some dollar amounts, and we're going to round to the nearest dollar. So how do we do that, friends? If we have $45.50, what does that equate if we round it? And if we have $3.60, what are we going to round that to? James and Ella, come up with your markers, please. So $45.50 is going to turn into what? $3.60 is going to turn into what? Now don't forget your dollar signs. Here you go. Now Ella, why did you round up to $46? And James, why did you round up to $4?
Because it's higher than 50 cents.
Correct. And you're right at the cusp. You are at 50. So you do round up. 50 cents and above, you round up. Very good, friends. Let's do another one. Now, we're going to follow the signs on one, and we're going to do another rounding. This is round. Are we going to round up or down for $125.05? For this one, we're going to follow the signs. $95, we're going to add. All right. Helen and Caroline. All right, so we're going, there you go. What is that going to turn, 125 is going to turn into what? Very good. You want to add the zeros? Very nice. Now, Caroline, why did you round it down to 125?
It was lower than 50.
That's right. The 5 cents is lower than 50 cents, so we do not round up, do we? Very good. All right, who's going to brave this? Could you please say what that number is, my dear?
2,202.
That's correct. Well, actually, well, hold on, Missy. Try that again. Try it one more time. So, add. So, 4 times 2 is? 4 plus 2. 6 times 2. Try it again. There you go. Good. Owen. Good. And what is your answer, Owen?
421.
That is correct. Did you say this was 11, greater 1, so 8 plus 5. Plus 9. 22 plus 1. 22. There you go. Good. There you go. There you go. That's 9 plus 6. 9 plus 6. 15. 15 plus 7. 22 plus 2. Plus 2. 22 plus 2. There you go. And what is your answer, my dear?
430.
Beautiful. Nicely done, sweetheart. Good job. All right. Now, I would like us to work on the homework section below. Now you see that we're dividing with remainders as fractions. We haven't done that in a while, but it's super fun, right? So how do we do remainders with fractions? If we have a remainder, normally we write R, say 2. Let's say the answer is 254. That is a weird 5. 54, remainder 2. So, if we are doing a fraction, are we writing the remainder? No. So, I would like, who would like to come up and do M? Show how it's done. So remember, we don't want any remainders. We only want fractions. All right. Jonathan. Good. Good. Beautiful. So we're going to do a remainder. And we're going to get beautiful. All right, so what did you get the fraction from, M? How did you discern the fraction? So you have a remainder 3. What did you add with the fraction?
The divisor.
The divisor. So the divisor becomes the denominator. The remainder becomes the numerator. Jonathan, what did you get?
6, 1, 4.
All right, so you got the remainder 1. How did you get the fraction from this division problem?
I took the remainder as the numerator, took the 4 as denominator.
Very good. Excellent job. All right. Let's do a couple more, just because they're so fun. All right. 38 divided by 9. And 56 divided by 5. Who would like to come and do these? And remember, we're doing fractions, not remainders. Toby and Winsheen. Is 5 going to 5? Yep. Very good. Winsheen, how did you get the fraction?
The remainder 2 put up there and then put the 9 there.
Beautiful. Very nice, ladies. All right, we are going to work on a couple of long division problems because that is what we need to practice. and then we're gonna go to lunch. I haven't heard anyone say I'm hangry.
I'm hangry. I'm hangry.
Usually I hear it. Actually, yeah, let's do some long division. Just because practice makes perfect, right? And this is our, all right, so friends, it's going to be another big one. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. We're not going to do any checks. We're just going to do the long division problem, all right? You do not have to check your work. All right. Christian and Luke. I wrote it up a little high, so sorry if you have to get on your tippy toes. Take your time. Make sure your arrows line up with your numbers.
And then should we just not do a check?
You don't have to do check. So what was your answer, Luke?
634.
Remainder.
Three.
Very nice. And if I were to make that into a fraction, how would that look? Instead of a remainder, if I wanted a fraction, how would that look? What would the fraction be?
601/3.
No, 634. What would be the fraction instead of the remainder? If you were to make a fraction, if I asked you to make a fraction, how would that look? There you go. Beautiful. Very nice. Good job, bud. Nice arrows, Christian. Friends, why is it important to make sure our arrows follow our work? What happens if our arrows get sloppy? Toby?
We don't know where.
Yeah, we lose our place, right? And we lose track of where we're at, and then it's very easy to get mixed up. And with long division, we want to make sure we keep a very precise, we know exactly where we are in a precise way. All right, let's do, good job, Luke. Good job, bud. Now, if you were doing a fraction, how would that look, bud? Nice. Very, very good. Very, very good. Actually, we're going to do some estimating. Let's do one estimating problem because that also needs some work. All right, so I'm going to estimate 15 feet equals, this is a very basic one. What are we going to do? Tessa? Oh, that was absolutely nerve-wracking.
It was like right next to me.
Did not like that at all. They better not put that on TV.
Yes, yes.
My stomach is just like, I feel like I got a pit in my stomach. I'm going to faint. No, I'm not. So Cadence and Jack, you missed the excitement. The cameras were in our classroom.
We're gonna be on the news.
I forget what they said. News what?
News Channel 3.
News Channel 3.
Better not put that
You guys, okay, let's listen. You guys all did so well. I am so proud of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. I am so proud of you. Because you all handled it so well. You were so brave. You came up to the board and did your work. I am so proud of you. You guys did awesome. So I just sat down and tried not to look like an idiot. All right, Tessa, we are totally ignoring you. I'm sorry. My heart is racing. You are correct. We are going, is she going from small to large or large to small? Small to large, so she is dividing. Very good. Now she's going to do it in the box. Very good, sweetie. Very, very good. So she has discerned how many feet are in a yard, Tessa? 3. So then she did the division problem that is in the box, which is 15 divided by 3 equals 5. And 5 is your answer. Nice job. Let's do one more. So said we'd stop at, it is 11, but we have time for one more. Did he say you were going to be on TV?
Yeah. Yeah. What? Please don't put us on TV. Please. Please do. Please do. Please do.
Well, it's Friday. You can stay up. Oh my gosh. All right, let's do one more. I know it's crazy, but 12 points, friends. Everybody take it down. Take a deep breath. I know my heart's still racing, but it's going to be okay. We're going to live through this. How many quarts? Who would like to tackle this? M. All right, very nice. Why did you put the box around that and not this one? It's 2 different measurements. Very good. And are we going large to small or small to large?
Small to large.
So we are going to, very good. Very good. Nice. Beautiful. Very done. Well done. Very done. You're very done. And on that note, we are done.